Hello, everybody, and welcome back to women's volleyball coverage, this time between the Misericordia Cougars and the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos here from Glassboro, New Jersey at Rowan University. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Logan Stewart. And Logan, we already saw Misericordia today. They took down Rowan in straight sets, 3-0. What do you have to see from them to be successful in this second match today?
Well, Jake, it's good to be back here with you. And what really impressed me was with Misericordia was their defense in the front line in the first game against Rowan. They were really up front and getting a lot of blocks up front, and really prevented Rowan from winning any set in that game. All games were close, but Misericordia, obviously they're 16-4 on the year, have had a great year so far, looking to get another win against SUNY-Canton here.
Yeah, and it's SUNY-Canton, not S-U-N-Y, so I want to apologize for the mispronunciation during the first broadcast. But SUNY-Canton, the Kangaroos, are on a 6-game losing streak entering today. They're taking on now a 17-4 Misericordia team, so a tough task ahead of them. But Logan, what do you think they have to do to be successful against Misericordia?
One thing that they have to do is just keep going. Eventually that win is going to come. Their last game, it came close. They played Oswego State, played in a 5-game set, came down to set 5. Unfortunately, lost that set. But they've got a tough task here against Misericordia, as there's an ace there to start the game.
So an ace from Jenna Shuda, whose name we called quite a bit during that first match versus Rowan, and Misericordia already picking up where they left off from that first match against Rowan. There's that front line play again. Frank sent the ball over for Misericordia. Peters with the attempted kill. There's Frank. And well played there by the Roos. That's Emerson Cutler. So now the libero and the captain to serve. That one too strong. It was Sarah Tolles, the captain, the senior on the year. 175 digs, has a season-high 19 digs from last game versus Oswego State, and an impressive 379 career digs for the libero here today. The Roos send a free ball over. Misericordia on the attack. That one too strong from Jen Dusso. Now to serve Bria Hunter. The sophomore outside hitter sends it into play. Cleveland with a dig there. Well played by Nika Meadow for Misericordia.
Now the libero for Misericordia is going to get the serve here.
That'll be Jessica Cleveland, her second start in both matches today. So there's Frank up top. Misericordia looking to send it back over. Jen Dusso with a good play there. Frank sends it over, right back to Frank. And Sammy Frank with good work, the junior setter up front. Had to kill the setter from Eugene, Oregon.
It's a good save there by Misericordia to keep it in play, but that front line for Canton really standing out here so far to start this one, tied 3-3.
Serve too strong there from Cutler. And Logan, don't be shocked if we hear Emerson Cutler's name a couple times, leading the team in kills with 128, 136 digs on the year. The freshman from Springfield, Ohio, having a good start to her collegiate career.
Yeah, she seems like she's going to be she's the heart of the team for SUNY-Canton. She's going to try and break that win streak, and there's another block there by that front line.
And so off the deflection, it'll be point awarded to Misericordia. Misericordia listed as the visitor in this contest, so SUNY-Canton listed as the home team, even though they're both at a neutral site. And after the point, the Roos now trail 5-4. Serve sent into play. Cleveland there for the dig. Well played there, and a nice fake move from Shuda. Looked like she was going to set it up, send it over, and totally caught the Roos off guard.
Yeah, definitely did. Really froze them all up. And that point, it's something you got to clean up into this one. SUNY-Canton wants to break this losing streak. Here's the serve. Just off the net.
So Frank to send that one over. Journey with the dig. Now over to Peters, and Peters picking up right where she left off. Fantastic match against the Profs, and already off to a hot start, the junior from Boothwyn, Pennsylvania. Journey serves it into play, and there's an ace for Sarah Journey, and the Cougars are rolling with a couple consecutive points.
Yes, Sarah Journey coming into this one, leading Misericordia in aces with 49. Coming into the tri-match today.
That ball sent over. There's Frank. And there's the kill for Brooke Height, the outside hitter from Springfield, Virginia, a 2023 NAC All-Academic team member for SUNY-Canton. So Frank with the serve. Journey with the dig. And now up top. Good back and forth between these squads. And there was that move again from Shuda. The fake set to just send it over. And Logan, she's done that a couple times, and the Roos are going to have to adjust.
Yeah, definitely. A tough start here, but Misericordia, as we said, it's a very tough team. They're 16-4 for a reason, and they're going to keep adding on.
Serve in there from Bilbo. And the Roos are back on the board.
Yeah, good attempt there by that front line. Haven't really seen much from them to start this game, but they'll definitely pick it up as this moves on.
So Height to serve for SUNY-Canton. Dig there from Cleveland. Now Shuda to Peters. Good play there by the front line, but off of the tip, Misericordia will be awarded the point. Definitely good to see the Kangaroo front line active and early, even if they aren't awarded the point there.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see for SUNY-Canton. Get that momentum going early. Get back in this game. Wow, there's that front line again from Misericordia.
Yeah, the front line strikes again for the Cougars, who now lead this first set 10-7. If you weren't able to catch the first set, Misericordia was victorious over Rowan in straight sets, 3-0. Now playing in a back-to-back match against the Kangaroos of SUNY-Canton. Both visiting teams will have back-to-back matches, as we'll have a third match of women's volleyball here from Rowan University. The home Rowan Profs will take on the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos. Speaking of the Kangaroos, they're back on the board with a point there.
Yeah, that one painted right on the line. It's happened a lot today, especially on that side of the court where Misericordia is at.
So Hunter sends it over, and an ace there for Bria Hunter.
SUNY-Canton coming right back in this one. They were down by 5, now down by just 2.
Hunter to serve again. Sends it over. Dig there from Peters. And the miscommunication there from the Cougars. Now the Kangaroos trail by just 1. And another ace there. And the tides have turned in this set, now tied up at 11, and a timeout for the Cougars. So all knotted up at 11 in this set. And Logan, Bria Hunter with a couple important aces there for the Kangaroos.
Yeah, they've really caught Misericordia off guard right here. I mean, Misericordia has really been caught off guard, and they've been making decisions to just let the ball go, but it's been landing in bounds, and SUNY-Canton has really painted the lines here so far to start this one.
And Logan, an encouraging sign not only with the few aces there from Bria Hunter, the sophomore, but also an encouraging sign that the front line has played well. We saw Misericordia's front line really dominate in that first match, and to this point, SUNY-Canton has really held their own up front.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, SUNY-Canton has gotten up there for a couple blocks, but haven't really gotten a point down yet. But they're very active up front. That's something that I really didn't expect to see from SUNY-Canton to start this one, but it's really looking good here so far to start.
Good back and forth action between the Cougars of Misericordia University and the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos as the hot streak of serves from Bria Hunter ends there with the ball going into the net. Misericordia, early point out of the timeout. So now to serve Jessica Cleveland, the libero in today's contest. As Frank set that one up. Good dig there from Peters. And that one will be awarded to Misericordia off of the tip from SUNY-Canton.
Yeah, as you stated, Jake, the three aces by Brianna Hunter really have gotten SUNY-Canton back, as there's another kill. Really catching Misericordia off guard in those corners.
It's a term you hear in baseball a lot, painting the corners, but taking it over to women's volleyball, SUNY-Canton has done just that, putting the ball really where Misericordia just isn't. And now here comes the serve. Dig there from Peters over to Cleveland. On the outside, Nika Meadow. Frank bumps it up. Genduso just too strong on the attempted kill. Looks like the net needs to be attended to. Looks like the point was awarded to Misericordia. So some sort of violation, probably a net violation if the net had to get fixed. Nevertheless, Genduso serves it right at the net, and it'll go right back to SUNY-Canton.
Sarah Balcom with the serve.
So Balcom sends it into play. Cleveland bumps it up. Good play around the net from both sides. There's Frank to send it over. Nice dig there from Duda. And the dig from Duda proves to be valuable as Misericordia awarded the point.
Yeah, good attempt there by Emerson Coulter. Trying to keep it in play there for SUNY-Canton, but that dig on the other side by Maggie Duda got the point there for Misericordia.
So Frank sets it up. Almost had it there. Cleveland up to Peters. And that one deflects off of Cutler and out of play. So Peters with a kill there.
Yeah, just past the front line of SUNY-Canton, which has really been active so far to start this game.
So Sarah Journey to serve. 16-13 in favor of Misericordia. Now 16-14 in this set. But a good back and forth from both sides. And serving for the Roos will be Sammy Frank. The junior setter appeared in 16 games, or excuse me, 16 matches this year, starting in 11 of them.
Yeah, she's really been their setter. 368 assists on the year that leads the team. Next one that comes closest to her is Sarah Towles with 32.
Sarah Towles, you mentioned, the captain for this Kangaroo squad. So Frank to serve again. Peters on that far side. Well played there by Tolles. Hunter sets it up. Well played there in the middle by Misericordia.
Just out of the reach by Emerson Coulter.
They're going to give the kill to Jenna Shuda as Misericordia leads by 2, 17-15 in this first set. Bilbo to serve. And that one goes just over the back line, so a tough break there for Misericordia.
Yeah, good decision there. It looked like from our view it was going to land in bounds, but good decision there by Emerson Coulter.
Height now on the serve. Shuda over to Peters. Well played there by the libero. Good play by both sides right in front of the net. You've got a bit of back and forth action going, but there's Shuda yet again. Shuda doing a very good job faking that set and just sending it right over. And I believe that's the third time, Logan, we've seen her pull that move out of the bag of tricks and get SUNY-Canton caught sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, that's happened. They're really freezing up. They got to regroup in order to win this one. They really kept it close. Let's see what they do. Nice dig there.
So Shuda, that one goes out of play. So a break that goes the Ruse way. And now to serve the captain and the libero in today's contest, Sarah Tolles. Shuda up to Peters. Well played there by the defensive front. Bria Hunter and Sarah Balcom both there to combine for the block. This set all knotted up at 18 now.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice block. The teamwork of those two young ladies to get the block there.
Cleveland over to Peters. Well played by the back line. There's Frank. Both front lines playing exceptionally well during this possession. And Misericordia will be awarded the point. Jen Duso adding another kill to her sophomore campaign.
Impressed by SUNY-Canton to get on the ground there, keep the rally going. A good effort, but it's Megan Peters again. Here we go with the serve, who's really has been the star of the game today against Rowan today.
Great play there by the outside hitter, Jennifer Nicometto. We've got whistles and a timeout. So SUNY-Canton trails the Cougars of Misericordia University 20-18 in this first set. Misericordia won match 1 of this tri-match here today against the home Rowan Profs in straight sets 3-0. And so far we have a good one on our hands. Misericordia looking to extend their win streak to 5. Came into this one with a 3-game win streak, extended it to 4 against the Profs. And the Ruse of SUNY-Canton looking to break a 6-game losing skid that they're in the midst of. So a lot on the line for both of these teams. One trying to get back in the win column and one trying to stay there, Logan.
Yeah, definitely. SUNY-Canton has really fought hard against this real tough Misericordia team. Really impressed by the front line of SUNY-Canton on defense to get their points and get them back in this game. As we said, they were down by a lot to start this game. It was 6-1 at one point. And right now they're back in it, looking to get the win here. Megan Peters, as we said, had a great game against Rowan to help seal the victory for them.
She serves. Good play there by Tolles, but nobody home. And so an ace there for Megan Peters. Peters serves yet again. That one touches the ground. Another ace there for Megan Peters. And Misericordia starting to pull away a little bit. They lead by 4, needing just 3 more points to secure set 1.
Yeah, Megan Peters, 11 total attacks to start this one.
Here's Tolles. Well played by the dig from Cleveland. Nika Meadow is able to get the kill. So another kill added to Jennifer Nika Meadows' total. Came into the tri-match today with 80 kills. SUNY-Canton calls timeout as they trail 23-18 to Misericordia in this first set. Logan, it's been back and forth, but as of right now, good timeout from Coach Cooper Colsante.
Yeah, trying to get back in this one. The game's starting to fall out of their hands right now. Good timeout here. Try and regroup his team.
Yeah, definitely want to regroup after giving up a couple consecutive points like that. And Misericordia just 2 points away from securing set 1, which will be their 4th straight set win on the day in this tri-match. 3 straight against the Profs, looking to get their first set under their belt against the Roos of SUNY-Canton.
And here we go. Here's Megan Peters again for the serve.
So Peters brings us back into play. There's Frank patrolling the middle, sets it up. Good dig there by Cleveland. Well played by both sides around the net. There's Frank. And a fantastic dig there from Jenna Shuda, which kept the possession alive, but SUNY-Canton is awarded the point.
Yeah, good attempt there by Misericordia. Haven't really seen that dominance of that front line like we saw against Rowan.
So Bria Hunter, who has multiple aces in this set, can't pick up another one as it was close to the line, but just over. And now set point here for Misericordia. They lead this set 24-19 over SUNY-Canton. It'll be Jessica Cleveland. Bumped up by Frank. Well played there. And it'll be Cassandra Genduso to secure the set for Misericordia University. The Cougars continue right where they left off, picking up the first set over the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos.
Yeah, now both teams will switch sides, but it was a nice fight by SUNY-Canton to get back in that one after they were down by a big deficit to start this one. But looking for Misericordia to keep rolling here and extend their winning streak.
So Misericordia takes set 1, 25-19. They hold 1 sets to SUNY-Canton's 0. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about a minute or 2 to give you action from set 2 between Misericordia and SUNY-Canton. We'll be right back. So we are back for the second set of action between the Misericordia Cougars and the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos. Misericordia taking set one, 25-19. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Logan Stewart here in the booth. And the clock winds down. Both sides were able to hydrate, get a little bit of water.
Yeah, it was a good first set. Both teams really kept it close. Misericordia obviously coming in at 16-4. SUNY-Canton did put up a good fight, coming into this one at 8-9. And we'll see what this second set brings. Expecting another exciting set.
So the Roos will start with the serve. The serve will be Sammy Frank, the junior setter. And we are underway for the second set of action. And there's Jenna Shuda sent it over. But I believe it went out of play. So the Roos will have the first point of this second set.
Yeah, a little slow over there. Just landed out of bounds outside of the line.
Duda with the dig. Peters sets it up. Free ball sent over for the Roos. And there's Bria Hunter adding a powerful kill for the second point of this set.
Yeah, Bria Hunter with a big kill. She's had 75 kills coming into this one. Here's Sammy Frank again with the serve.
Shuda. And well played there. They'll award the kill to Madison Tulo.
Yeah, a little bit of misplay by the captain, the libero Sarah Tolles.
So Shuda will serve. Sends it over, and an ace there for Jenna Shuda. Well played by the junior setter.
Yeah, that's her second ace of this one so far.
Shuda sends one over, make it a third ace for Jenna Shuda. And momentum starting to swing the Cougars' way. The Profs are back in the house, ready for their second match of the try, and a third consecutive ace for Jenna Shuda, who's been on absolute fire today. Just not afraid to be great, serving that one up for the Cougars.
Yeah, she's had a big game today. We even saw her impact in the game against Rowan. She'll continue that here as she'll lose her serving possession.
Bria Hunter with a much-needed kill there for the Roos. And as we mentioned, Rowan has one more match. They'll take on SUNY-Canton after this match has come to a close. There's an ace for the Roos. Credit that one to Brooke Height. Set all knotted up at 4. That one too strong from Height, went right at the iPads, getting film for the Roos.
Yeah.
Somebody better get over there and protect those things.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous spot for those iPads to be.
And it is an ace party for Misericordia. Megan Peters getting in on the action.
Even in the first set, we saw a lot of aces, especially on the SUNY-Canton side. It's really how that first set went.
Peters sent it over. Not going to get an ace this time. Great dig there. And well played. Major impact dig from Jenna Shuda, whose name has been said a lot in this second set.
Yeah, another one that was just painted on the line there. Here we go again.
Frank sets it up. Cutler unable to come up with the kill. Cleveland up for Nika Meadow. Now back to Cutler. Cleveland with a dig there. And Nika Meadow, just a missed touch. Couldn't get it over the net. SUNY-Canton catches a break.
Yeah, rare mistake there. for Misericordia. And let's see if the captain, Sarah Tolles, can get her team back in front.
So Cutler to Frank. Up for Balcom. And Sarah Balcom, the middle blocker, comes up with a kill. Coming into today's contest, she had 112 kills on the year, a season high 16 kills against SUNY Potsdam back in September. Frank up to Cutler. Cutler with a kill there, ties everything back at 7.
Yeah, SUNY-Canton's not going to go down without a fight. They've really held in place with this one.
Tolles, Cleveland with a dig there. Well played by Tulo. And over to Cutler. But that front line oversteps their bounds, gets a little too close to the net, and SUNY-Canton now takes the lead 8-7 in the second set.
Yeah, that front line for Misericordia, haven't really seen much from them to start this game. A rare mistake there by them.
And Sarah Tolles gives it right back to the Cougars. So 8-all, couple substitutions. Tulo comes out, McCaffrey comes in.
Here's Cleveland, the libero with the serve.
And Cleveland will record an ace. So aces from both sides, primarily Misericordia in this second set.
Yeah, there's 8 aces so far to start this one.
8 aces, 9 points for Misericordia. You do the math, but SUNY-Canton comes back to tie it at 9.
Yeah, SUNY-Canton with 4 aces as well.
So Hunter sends this one into play. Peters with a dig. Gets it up. And that one just too far. Genduso tried to hug the line, but went a little over. And now the Roos with a thin 1-point lead as Hunter to serve. Peters with the dig. Shuda gets over there. Well played by Nika Meadow. Cutler records the kill. And the Roos extend the lead to 2. Logan, both sides taking a bit of a drive to get here today. Misericordia located in Dallas, Pennsylvania. And SUNY-Canton, as the name suggests, from Canton, New York.
Yeah, definitely a big day of travel for both these teams here, coming down all the way to South Jersey here in Glassboro. And so we got a timeout. The team's looking to regroup in this tough match.
Saw a big block from that SUNY-Canton front line. And a timeout, Misericordia. Coach Colleen Stengel wants to talk things over before the Roos potentially take this one out of control. A lot of momentum for SUNY-Canton, and they hold the lead. They're up 12-9 in the second set.
Yeah, just that one block for SUNY-Canton. Surprised we haven't seen much from Misericordia in that front line. That was really dangerous in that game against Rowan. But the 7 kills for SUNY-Canton has really stood out for them in this second half, and it's gonna hopefully maybe drive them to a big game here.
And Misericordia has really been reliant on the ace, as you mentioned. 8 of their 9 points coming from aces. They're going to have to get something else going for them.
I should rephrase that. It's 5 of their 9 points have come from the aces.
Still,
it was 8 total from the first set as well.
Still floating around 50% of the points.
Yeah,
are coming from the ace, so they're still going to have to get things going. But the Roos will serve. It's Bria Hunter.
A little bit of a soft serve there.
Well played by the Cougars. And they'll be awarded the point. Quick substitution.
Yeah, just off the hands of Bria Hunter there. Kind of confused in the back there. Fell to the ground.
Maggie Duda just checked in. Now she'll serve, and she'll record an ace. If it ain't broke, don't fix it for Misericordia. Another ace for them in this second set.
Yeah, SUNY-Canton has got to wake up off these serves. It hasn't gone well. Coming up with the digs.
So Cleveland up to Nika Meadow. Nika Meadow recording a kill. Ties the set back at 12.
Nice job, almost right against the line there. Let's give Misericordia the point and tie this one up.
So Duda will continue to serve for the Cougars. Sends it into play. Hit the top. There's Frank. Quick tip over the net. And now Misericordia has to send it back. Cutler was stuffed around the net. But a second chance for Cutler. And she'll capitalize.
Yeah, they're going to call carry there, I guess. And looked like Misericordia was wondering what that was against. Looked like they didn't agree with that too much, but SUNY-Canton's going to end up with the ball now.
Big shout out to Emerson Cutler, who was stuffed by that front line at first, but able to record the kill. And she took the serve. And so too strong there by Misericordia, and they find themselves now down 2. It's 14-12 Rouge.
That's the 5th attack error of this set for Misericordia. They got to clean it up.
No error there from Jennifer Nicometto.
Yeah, Nicometto completely painted it on that line. Let's give Misericordia the lead.
So after recording the point, Nicometto comes out. Sarah Journey checks in, and she'll serve for the Cougars, who now trail just 1. And an ace yet again. Sarah Journey adding in to the abundance of aces for Misericordia in the second set.
Yeah, that's the 7th ace. Misericordia. And there's another one.
Make it an 8th. Now 8 of the 15 points from this set have come off an ace. And the serves have been fantastic from all of the Misericordia Cougars.
There's another point. Misericordia now with a 16-14 lead.
Well played by that front. Megan Peters was in there on the block attempt. So Journey serves, but the run of points for Misericordia will come to an end off an errant serve from Sarah Journey. And now it'll be Sarah Balcom, the senior middle blocker for the Rouge, to serve.
Yeah, that's the 3rd service error for the Cougars so far in this set.
Balcom gets us started. Set up, and McCaffrey records a kill. So Kira McCaffrey adding to her already over 100 kills on the year. McCaffrey leads the team in blocks with 45 and is continuing the kills for Misericordia. Had 11 in Misericordia's last matchup versus Delaware Valley. There's Peters. Peters with just enough on it to get it by the defense of the Rue front line.
Yeah, the Rouge coming in with 72 blocks on the year compared to Misericordia with 101 coming into this tri-match today. It was really showcased how dominant that front line was in that first game.
Ball was misplayed there by Kylie Zakari. We've got whistles and now a timeout. SUNY-Canton leads Misericordia 19-15. And give the Rouge credit. We saw Misericordia play very well in that front line against Rowan, but SUNY-Canton has held their own against that dominant Misericordia front line.
Yeah, the only thing, I really think Misericordia is really kind of taking a step back. Maybe that's just because they're playing doubleheader, 2 games in a row, maybe a little fatigue in there. But obviously they still have the lead here, and it'll be a good finish.
So Misericordia leads by 4 over the Roos. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the second of 3 matches here today from Rowan University. Misericordia playing back-to-back, as Logan just mentioned. They beat the Profs in straight sets 3-0. Now looking to try and do the same. They hold a 1-0 advantage over SUNY-Canton. And SUNY-Canton will take on the home Rowan Profs after this match comes to a close. You can find all of it on Rowan Athletics. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Logan Stewart. We'll be here all day for the entirety of the tri-match. And there's that dominant front line of Misericordia finally coming back to life, recording a point.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that was the first block of the game for Misericordia. Got to wake up here and try and get the win in this one. This double attempt. That one lands out of bounds.
That was close, really a judgment call by the official. But now Misericordia just 4 points away from taking the second set. Bilbo on the serve. Well played there by Alexis Marshall, the senior outside hitter. Marshall with 114 kills this year. I assume that with the hot start she's had, she'll pass her career high, which was set last year in kills, 130 last year for the Roos. There's Peters. We've got whistles.
Ooh, looked like a net violation.
So we've got whistles, a substitution. Duda checks out for Misericordia. And here come the Cougars. Shuda with the serve. Dig there from Hunter. Great dig from Journey. And Peters sends it up and over. Here's Frank to bump it up. Hunter with a soft touch.
The front line moved a little bit early there.
Shuda with another dig. Bumped up by Cleveland. And Peters is there for the kill. When Misericordia has needed a kill late in a set, they've looked to Megan Peters, and she's converted almost every time.
Yeah, we saw that in the first game too against Rowan. She's really stood out in this triple header today that we have going on. As that one looked like it painted the line. Another ace.
And that's really been the story of this second set. Misericordia just ace after ace, and Shuda for the set point. Serves it up and converts. So another ace, and it's typical that that's the way the second set ended for Misericordia, who now holds a 2-0 lead over the Roos of SUNY-Canton. We'll have the third set of action in a few minutes.
Yeah, almost half of Misericordia's points came from the ace. 12 aces in that second set.
So just under 50%. We'll be right back for the third set of action between SUNY-Canton and Misericordia here on Rowan Athletics. So we are back for a third set of action between the Misericordia Cougars and the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos. Misericordia will start with the serve. And there's another ace they picked up right where they left off from that second set. An ace there for Jenna Shuda.
Yeah, as we said, 12 aces in that second set for Misericordia. Oh, nice rally, nice save there.
Tulo. Now Cleveland going back and forth. Jessica Cleveland just couldn't get it over the net. And so the Roos are on the board in the third set.
Yes, Sarah Tolles had a nice dig there to keep that in play for SUNY-Canton.
And the Roos get an ace of their own in this third set.
Yeah, they had 3 aces in that first set, only 1 in the second set. So they'll look to capitalize on their serves here.
Tolles too strong on the serve, and down goes the iPad. Both iPads for both squads are right at the end trying to get game footage.
Cameras and iPads are not having a good day today. We almost lost our camera at one point.
I'm sure that you saw in between the sets the camera sort of fell over. We are very fortunate that our camera is A-OK. So Misericordia now takes the lead 3-2 early in this third set. To serve, Nicometto. And the other iPad almost went down. Tough day to be a camera here at Rowan University.
They aren't in great spots either, that's for sure.
So Bria Hunter records her 4th ace of the contest. Had 3, if you remember, consecutive aces in that first set. Sends another one over. Cleveland able to get a hand on it. Hunter with a nice dig. Cleveland, the dig of her own, and Tulo sends over a ball. Now over to Cutler. Back to Cutler. Frank sets it up. Cutler tries again, but too strong. Goes over towards the Misericordia bench. We are all knotted up at 4.
Yeah, nice job by that front line for Misericordia. That looks like they're starting to come alive here in that third set.
Hunter checks out. Zaccardi checks in for the Roos. And so Cleveland with a serve. Tolles sets it up. Cutler is there. And that one too strong for Cassandra Drenduso. To serve now, Emerson Cutler, who, as we mentioned, leads the Roos in kills this season. And there's the front line for the Roos. But the point is awarded to Misericordia off of the tip, went out of play. And so we are tied again at 5 now.
Yeah, that SUNY-Canton front line has been very active here today.
Been active, but just can't seem to find the ball in between the lines.
Yeah, just can't get it on the ground on the other side, inbounds. But there's a mistake there by number 13, Kara McCaffrey.
So Sarah Balcom, the middle blocker, will be awarded the kill, and now the serve for the Roos. This one is up. Now Balcom to Frank. Franks bumps it up to the outside. Misericordia's front line there again. And Frank up to the outside. And they're going to have to play it off the roof yet again, and they're unable to do so. So good possession there by the Roos. to extend their lead to 2 now.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events in the ceiling up there for Misericordia. Really messes with you on the court. Don't know where it's going to go. There's a nice dig there.
Well played by the front line, but again, lands out of play. They can't get it to land in between the lines, so Misericordia gets a point there. Here's the serve from Sarah Journey. Frank is there. Soft touch by Alexis Marshall. Well executed offensive possession there for the Cougars as they tie this set at 7. So Journey serves up an ace.
Yeah, there's another ace for Misericordia, really racking them up in total today.
And this is something that we didn't see in the first match. Not a lot of aces.
Yeah.
So definitely something that SUNY-Canton.
Definitely on both sides, too. Everything was very... all the plays really continued, and it was a really interesting match between Rowan and Misericordia.
Going back and forth, Frank bumps it up. Cleveland is there for the dig. Too strong from Nicometto on the outside.
Looked like it may have deflected off of front line there, but anyways, it's out of bounds.
We take a look at the numbers. Currently, 18 aces for Misericordia, 6 from SUNY-Canton. Well played there off the serve by the Ruse.
Yeah, it looked like that landed right on the line there.
Look, what I think is even more impressive is 4 of the 6 aces for SUNY-Canton have come at the hands of Bria Hunter.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting point to make up there. And yeah, there's that front line again, as we said. They just can't seem to get it back over. But they've been very active today.
Head coach Cooper Calsante talking with his players at the front line, trying to give them a couple tips. Play will continue here. Shuda. And Tolles misplays it, so there's an ace, number 19 on the day for the Cougars of Misericordia. Shuda serves again. Hunter can't send it over and make it 20. Whistles and a timeout.
Yeah, that's really what's defined this match so far, is the aces between both teams. And we'll see how it plays out. 12-9 right now.
12-9, the Ruse trail, so they'll be the team to call timeout. And Coach Calsante trying to turn things around, dropping the first 2 sets to the Cougars. Looking to get back and try and extend this match into a 4th set. And Logan, I think for them to do that, the front line just has to be a little better on the defensive end. They're active, but they can't get the block in bounds.
Yeah, exactly, and it's also something you really can't control either. You don't know how fast it's coming at you. You don't know where it's going to land, but yeah, that front line has been active. They're doing the best they can. Just got to get it on the other side.
So if you're just joining us, Misericordia leads SUNY-Canton in this second match of 3 today here from Rowan University. The Cougars of Misericordia took sets 1 and 2, 25-19 and 25-16 respectively, as they hold 2 sets to none over the Ruse. serve too strong there from Shuda as we break from the timeout. Now 12-10.
Yeah, good decision there by Sarah Toll to let that one go out. Looked like she was going to go for it and get the dig, but good decision there to let it go.
So Shuda sets this one up. Tulo unable to get the kill there. But there's Bria Hunter for the Roos to get the kill, and she's been a major bright spot for this SUNY-Canton team today.
Yeah, definitely right past that dominant front line of Misericordia to get the point there.
Nicometto on the outside, well played by Tolles, the libero.
Good attempt to keep it in play, but just fell out of the hands, and it's Misericordia's point.
Misplayed there by the Roos. Now Misericordia leading this one 13-12 in the middle of this third set.
Nicometto with the serve.
Cutler with a kill there. Emerson Cutler adds one more to her kill total on the year. So Bria Hunter already with 4 aces in this one. Unable to get a 5th. Ball goes back to Hunter. Frank sets it up and over. Genduso not able to get anything going there, but well played by that front line of SUNY-Canton. They'll tie things now at 13 in this third set. We've got a stoppage in play. The towel was needed.
And here's Bria Hunter with the serve. She's got 13 aces on the year coming into this one, and there's an error.
So Hunter hits the net, free point essentially for the Cougars of Misericordia, who now lead 14-13 in this third set. Serving now the libero, Jessica Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 3 serving errors for SUNY-Canton. So there's another ace.
So the aces continue. Cleveland sends it over. Now up Cutler. Wow, well played there by Shuda. Cutler to send the ball over. Shuda sets it up, and McCaffrey is there for the kill. Well played from Shuda to McCaffrey for the point. Extends this Cougar lead to 3. And Cleveland gets another ace. Now the 22nd ace in this match. We've got whistles and a timeout for SUNY-Canton.
Yeah, 5th ace of the 6th ace of the set for Misericordia.
What's interesting, Logan, 6th ace of the set compared to a total of 6 aces on the day for SUNY-Canton just shows you how well Misericordia has been able to serve the ball without getting a return.
Yeah, it's also the decision-making, too, of SUNY-Canton. I mean, sometimes they're just letting them go, and they're just falling in bounds, or they're hitting the line, but there's nothing they can really do about that. But, yeah, they got to bounce back and get back in this one, because they're now down by 4. This game's going to fall away from you if you let Misericordia go on a run like this.
Down 4 and trailing 2 sets are the Roos of SUNY-Canton. So they're fighting not only to get a set under their belt, but to extend this match to a 4th set. The Roos have already broken the huddle. Misericordia now following suit. If you're just joining us, I'm Jake Clark, joined by Logan Stewart here on Rowan Athletics. The second match of a total of 3 that we will be on the call for women's volleyball action. here in Glassboro, New Jersey at Rowan University. So we get back to the action. Frank sends one over. Now to the outside. Back to Frank again. Balcom was stuffed at the net. Over to Cutler, and Cutler with the soft touch for the kill.
Yeah, nice play there for SUNY-Canton, getting the point right after the timeout. They got to swing momentum to get back in this one.
Cutler on the serve. Shuda sets it up. In the back line was Nicometto. Now Frank. Shuda to Cleveland. Over to the outside hitter. Well played there by the front line. And SUNY-Canton getting back into this one.
Yeah, it was a nice kill there for SUNY-Canton. By it was Emerson Coulter with the kill.
Service error there from Emerson Cutler. So now 18-15, the Cougars lead. They make a substitution. Maggie Duda enters back into the match here to serve. She checks in for Cassandra Gendasudo. And an impactful kill there for Rachel Lofaso. The outside hitter in her junior season from Farmingdale, New York, 94 career kills. So she'll most likely be over 100 today for her career. Duda sends it over. Frank with the set. And Balcom, just a bad touch there, not able to get it over the net.
Yeah, trying to fake him out, looking to go for the kill, looking to go for the spike. Just a little set over, just couldn't get it over the net. This is Josie Gabriel on the serve for Misericordia, and it's just off the net.
Quick substitution as the libero comes off for SUNY-Canton. Alexis Marshall checked in. Set up, and McCaffrey with a lot of heat on that ball, and the front line is there. Misericordia's front line started slow, as you mentioned, Logan, but they've really turned it up a notch.
Yeah, definitely on that play. The front line has got to step it up to put this one in the books. So they got a long bus ride home. Back to Dallas, PA after this one. One's off the ceiling.
So Frank just sends it over. Fake the set there. Now up. And a kill there for Alexis Marshall, the senior outside hitter.
Yeah, as we see that Misericordia front line starting to get active late in this third set. Sammy Frank with the serve.
Frank sends it over and records an ace. So the 7th ace of the day for the Roos is credited to Sammy Frank. She'll get another chance at it. Service error on that one. And now just 3 points away from 2 sweeps in 2 matches here today for the Cougars of Misericordia. Olivia Bilbo, the freshman, sends the serve into play. Hunter's there for the dig. Well played there. Brooke Height.
Yeah, it looked like that was just off the hands of Bilbo. It looked like it was going to sail out of bounds, but just off the hands. And SUNY-Canton is coming back in this one, now down by just 3.
The Roos with a little bit of life late in this third set. Great save there from Frank. And Hunter mistouches that one. And now just 2 points away from going home 2-0 from the tri-match are the Cougars of Misericordia. Shuda on the serve. There's Frank, bumps it up. Cutler is there. Well played by Shuda. Cleveland sends it back over. A nice dig by by SUNY-Canton. And again, front line active, but not able to come up with a block. And now match point to go 2-0 in the try. Here's Jenna Shuda. Frank sends it up. Hunter is there.
Nice save there.
Well played by Marshall on that front line. And as you mentioned, a great save from the senior captain, the libero today, Sarah Tolles, who now earns the serve. 20-24 your score, match point. Frank with the set over to Cutler. And Cutler records the kill. So late life from SUNY-Canton yet again. They make it to within 3.
Yeah, a little stutter step there by Cleveland.
Shuda up top, too strong there from Genduso. Tolles with the serve. Shuda bumps it up. And Nika Meadow is able to secure the sweep. 6 consecutive sets won by Misericordia as they go 2-0 today at the tri-match here between Misericordia, SUNY-Canton, and the home hosting Rowan Profs. So the Cougars will have a happy bus ride back to Dallas, Pennsylvania, as they're able to win 2 sets in quick fashion with sweeps, Logan.
Yeah, nice job by Misericordia. Really impressing that second game with the service aces. Again, had a total of 22 service aces that really set the point there in that second game. But what really set for them in the first game was the front line and the defense. Didn't see much of that in the second game, but a good day for them, obviously going 2-0. Now record 18-4 on the year.
And they extend their win streak to 5 on the year. So Coach Colleen Stengel has to be happy with the way her team played today in the tri-match. So that'll do it for this second match between the Misericordia Cougars, who are done for the day, and you'll see the SUNY-Canton Kangaroos take on the Rowan Profs in just about 45 minutes or so. So stick around and look out for the live stream on Rowan Athletics. I'm Jake Clark, joined by Logan Stewart, and we'll see you for match 3 of 3 in just a moment.